Yeah, so that just happened. You've seen it, folks. Write it down in the record books. Wow. So, Jim Harbaugh and Don Brown have just been outcoached by Mel Tucker. Write it down in the record books. Put it on stamps. Put it down forever. Put your signature on it. Anything you want. Take a picture with the record books. You've seen it here. They just got outcoached. Their players got outplayed. All that talent. Outplayed that huge monstrous defensive line. Nothing. I don't even know if they had one QB hurry in the entire game. I made a video before this and I was bashing him so hard, but now I'm more level-headed. It's just like this, you know. He's 3-3 versus MSU. Just got outcoached by Mel Tucker. Secondary was absolutely terrible. You could make the excuse for bad calls, but I'm not gonna make excuses. We just got outplayed by MSU and they won that game. Good job, man. Good job. It's supposed to be a rebuilding year, but apparently for us it's a rebuilding year. Joe Milton's not the guy. No touch at all. No, absolutely no touch. I don't even know if I've seen a ball with touch in the entire game. Running backs couldn't get going. Their defense stuffed us all game. We gave up 27 points to you guys, so all Spartans out there, just bash us whatever you want. I don't really care. You can say whatever you want to us because we deserve it. We deserve this loss. Coming into this game, you guys looked obviously worse, but we should have known the faults in our defense and the faults in our offense. And you guys have a better defense than Minnesota, obviously. The Spartans do. And good job. Props to you guys. Don't let anybody take it away from the Spartans. They beat us fair and square. Now looking at this game, like, we're going to get destroyed by Ohio State. I don't know. We might win 5 games this year. We might win 6. But after this game, no. Probably not. We're probably going to lose. Maybe lose to Indiana on the road. Probably to Penn State. If Graham Mertz is back for Wisconsin, probably Wisconsin and Ohio State. So maybe looking at a 4-win, 5-win season. I don't know. Anything between there, but nothing. Maybe even 4th in the Big Ten East because Michigan State beat us. I don't know how Michigan State will do the rest of this season. Overall, it was just tremendously disappointing to watch. I'd rather watch the Army game a million times over than this, and not only because we won, just because this game was so frustrating to watch. The clock management at the end of the game was just atrocious. Yeah, you've heard it here. Mel Tucker just outcoached Jim Harbaugh. So that happened. Don Brown, I don't know if Harbaugh's going to get a contract extension after 2022, but that guy should be fired after this year. I really don't know what happened there. Yep, so you heard it here. Mel Tucker, this first-year coach who was 5-7 last year as the coach of Colorado, just outcoached Jim Harbaugh, who's been to a Super Bowl, been to the well, he has been pretty high at Michigan, but obviously not. He has let us down so many times that it shouldn't be surprising. And not even big games, rivalry games in general, you know, he's let us down a lot. So the man who just went 5-7 last year comes to this team. This team has absolutely almost zero talent, just beats Michigan. Not to mention one of the receivers on MSU had 195 yards on his own. So 195. One player had 195 yards on their team, so that should sum up how it went for our defense. Yeah, absolutely terrible. Vincent Gray, how about you stop grabbing people and look for the ball? How about instead, when the ball's thrown 20 yards out of bounds, you don't hold the player? How about you look after the ball? And how about you not stop running during the middle of the play? Can you look back and not stop? I don't even understand that. G-Mon Green, terrible. Coming into this game, he looked good last week. I don't know what happened. Maybe the receivers were too much. Maybe Rocky Lombardi was that good. Looking at his numbers, he really wasn't that good, but he did put up a lot of yards. Absolutely terrible. Outcoached, outplayed, out everything at home in AA. So that basically sums it up. And I could rant on forever about this game, everything that went wrong. But the sum of it, Jim Harbaugh, Don Brown outcoached. Joe Milton is not the guy. He's not a Heisman contender. Nope. Can't be accurate to save his life. Defense, same as always. Actually, worse than always because usually the MO has been if we play a team with less talent, which Michigan State has far more talent than Michigan, we beat them and we just blitz them all day until they give up. Well, nope. Actually, they tired out our defense. It was the opposite. With all that non-talent they have, and we're so much more talented. Well, guess what? Nothing. That defense did absolutely nothing. If you think holding a team to 27 that just lost to Rutgers is good, then maybe you should go play for. Maybe you should go coach for Maryland, or maybe you should go coach for Illinois. I don't know. We're probably gonna get a lot of stuff for this, for losing at MSU this week, and we should and do it. I don't. Really doesn't matter to me. I was really mad at first, and I was so mad, and I was so flustered, and it was just, but you know what? Whatever, you know. I'm a Michigan fan. This happens a lot. So go out, call out Jim Harbaugh, call out Don Brown, call out anyone you want, call out the program for being really overrated. But you know, I was high on them, and that's my fault. That's actually my fault. I don't really know if anyone predicted this. I think a lot of people are high on them, but overall, it's my fault. Michigan is overrated, like always. 3-3 against Michigan State. Man. Lloyd Carr was 10-3 his entire career. If you want to hire a coach that's supposed to win championships, oh my gosh, I wish we had Lloyd Carr. Stick to the game plan. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, we just got outcoached by Mel Tucker. So, yeah, that's basically the gist of the video. This is the Victor's podcast, which is kind of contradicting what we just saw, but this is a podcast for Michigan. Go Blue, and hopefully, if by the end of the year we walk into the Ohio State game 7-1 and we beat Ohio State, which will never happen in a million years, then I'll rescind everything I said about this, and that maybe we should keep them. Maybe we should extend Harbaugh's contract, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Well, no, I know for a fact that's not going to happen, and I know for a fact that they probably are going to extend his contract, which I don't know. After what we saw, I really don't know if we should. always try to be on his side, but oh my gosh, he just got outcoached by Mel Tucker and that coaching staff and all that. Raequan Williams from Michigan State just dominated us. Defensive line was terrible. Secondary was terrible. Joe Milton couldn't do anything. Oh, and the clock management at the end of the game was just beating ourselves. We were beating ourselves. We literally were just giving up the game. All right, well, that's it. Have a good one. Next week I'll be covering the Indiana game, and maybe later I'll come out with I'll get back up with my brother, and we'll try to break down this game even further. But there's nothing more to break down. That's just basically what happened. All right, have a good one. Go Blue, and I'll see you next week for Indiana.